Hey Siri, when does the NBA preseason start?
The NBA preseason starts on October 3rd, 2021.
Okay, cool. Hey Siri. Listen. Okay, cool. When does the NBA regular season start?
The NBA regular season starts on October 19th, 2021.
Okay, cool. So the NBA season starts in just about a little bit over a month from this moment right here. And the 2020 NBA draft class starts their sophomore season really soon. So let's go ahead and talk about what to expect. Is someone bound to be an all-star who's going to average 20 points per game? Which players are going to need to step up to be essential pieces to their team's success? And maybe even X factors. To be honest with you, man, I don't know the answer to any of those questions. That's why I'm making this video in the first place, bro. I'm making this video to let you know where my head is at when it comes to what to expect out of these second-year players. So since I'm making this video, putting all this effort and work, I would be happy if you were to go ahead and leave a like on this video, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But really, bro, I just want to see a comment and really like this video. That's all I ask for. Anyways, let's go crazy. The number 1 overall pick last year was, of course, Anthony Edwards, and he averaged like a solid, what? 19.5 boards and 3 assists per game. Super solid stat line, but he was super inconsistent throughout the entire thing. Now, the one thing that nobody can take away from Anthony Edwards that you can definitely take away from the 2nd and 3rd overall pick was health. Man was healthy as hell, you know what I'm saying? And I expect him to maintain that level of consistency when it comes to him having the ability to be out there on the court night in and night out, because the Timberwolves are definitely going to need that, not only from him, Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and the rest of the supporting cast. So when it comes to Anthony Edwards, what can you expect out of him going into his 2nd year? Now, I think he honestly has the potential to be, he should be the 2nd best player on this roster in like 2-3 years. Not right now. I don't think it will be better than D'Lo right now. I think he's more talented, clearly, but when it comes to just NBA hierarchy and how things go in the locker room, on the court, and who has the final say so, it's definitely gonna be Cat, D'Lo, then Anthony Edwards. That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it's gonna go. And I expect Anthony Edwards to go ahead and be much better at the defensive end on a consistent level. I expect him to also be more consistent with his outside shot, and I don't want to be seeing him go 4 for 17 one night, then mess around and go 13 for 20 the other night, bro. That's just like too inconsistent for my mind, and the Timberwolves have no way, no chance in hell for him to go ahead, or for them to go ahead and make the NBA playoffs while Anthony Edwards is playing like that. So that's what I expect out of Anthony Edwards. More consistency. I expect him to at least be, you know what I'm saying, not a 19 point per game scorer, because D'Lo, Cat were in and out with injuries and stuff like that. So at least 18. That's what I think that's fair to ask for. So after that, we're talking about the 2nd overall pick, which was James Wiseman from the Golden State Warriors. Now, James Wiseman, it feels like, I ain't gonna lie, it feels like everybody forgot about James Wiseman. I didn't. I'm here for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Kuminga, Come Bucket came in town, and Moses Moody, bro, he came into town too. And everybody's like, bro, to hell with James Wiseman. no one even remembers he exists, bro. But I do. So when it comes to James Wiseman, again, like I said earlier, like I alluded to earlier, I expect him to be much more healthy. He couldn't finish his sophomore or his rookie season because I believe he tore his meniscus. Exactly, he tore his meniscus, and as soon as he tore his meniscus, everyone forgot about James Wiseman because the Warriors just out of nowhere, not coincidentally, bro, but they got incrementally better. They didn't have to worry about James Wiseman learning the game of basketball slowly, Draymond Green having his little coaching moments every other game, bro, and none of that, bro. So I honestly don't expect Wiseman to become this elite unicorn that some of these like 2019, you know what I'm saying, 2018, 2017 scouts or whatever you're gonna call them expected him to ever be. I just don't think he's gonna be that right now, or at least so soon with the Golden State Warriors. So just be consistent. Please be much better at defense. You know what I'm saying? That's all the Warriors and Warriors fans can ask for. They don't need too much out of him. Now, when it comes to LaMelo Ball, of course, again, bro, you need to be more healthy. Outside of that, nobody can complain about his game. Oh yeah, he can play a little bit harder on defense, whatever, cool. You can throw out those critiques, but at the end of the day, they don't really matter with the type of spatazz and jazz and whatever you want to call it, that just glitter and glam that he provides to the Charlotte Hornets, it don't matter, bro. Just please stay healthy and just continue to do that, and you will be pulling in ratings. You will get a Christmas game soon if they don't have one already. I'm pretty sure they don't have one. And yeah, bro, what can I say about LaMelo Ball? He put up great stats. I remember throughout the NBA season last year, there was a certain point in time to where LaMelo Ball was putting up better stats than John Morant. John Morant had a okay second year in the NBA, but LaMelo Ball is really running things until he got hurt. Well, no, I don't remember, bro. I really don't remember. My memory's kind of fading. So LaMelo Ball gotta just keep on doing what he's doing. I don't expect him to be an all-star and nothing like that. And I'm not sure if he'll be the best player on his team, because a lot of people forget that Gordon Hayward. I said Jordan Hayward. Gordon Hayward still exists, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He was a bucket for the Charlotte Hornets. He just got hurt, and once he got hurt, that really wrecked and hurt the Charlotte Hornets roster. As expected, he's a great all-around player. So just please be healthy, and I expect him to, if not threaten to be the best player on this roster, then be the best player on this roster. And you know what I'm saying, say thank you to James Barango, Michael Jordan, and whoever their GM is, bro, for putting up this fantastic, hella electrifying roster around you. So the 4th overall pick was Patrick Williams, and I really don't think anybody can have too many wild expectations for him at all. He played great defense. He was a pretty good shooter, even though it wasn't on a high volume. He was a great shooter in this rookie season. Hold on, I need a tea break, and I'm not cutting none of this out, bro. Hold on. That's kind of hot. Anyways, yeah, Patrick Williams, he just gotta do exactly what he did in his rookie year in his sophomore season, but to a little bit higher of a degree. I don't expect him to average like 15 points per game. I think he has that capability with the way this roster is constructed, but a lot of y'all gotta remember they got 3 all-stars on their team, and Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and then they also have DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball's going to give you a solid 15 points per game too. So Patrick Williams, he is going to be the 4th, sometimes 5th option on the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. So I can't really place too heavy expectations on him, and I don't think Chicago Bulls fans should be doing that either. Now, someone else that you shouldn't really be putting too high expectations on, because, you know what I'm saying, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, who was picked by the Cavs. Isaiah Carroll, bro. I don't really have too much to say about him, but hopefully he just meshes really well and gels really well with their 3rd overall pick this past summer, Evan Mobley. Now, after that, there is Onyeka Okongwu, and I couldn't ask anything out of Onyeka Okongwu, because if a lot of you don't remember or don't know, I don't blame you for knowing, because you're probably not a Hawks fan. He's hurt. I think he tore his shoulder or something like that, bro. So I just want him to have a super speedy recovery and come back 110%. And I don't even want to see him. I don't even want to see him play this season unless he's like 110% healthy. No one, with the way he was playing the playoffs, bro, you wouldn't expect him to have an injury at all. So this season, I don't expect much. Just get healthy. Now, Killian Hayes. This is where the video really starts, in my opinion. Killian Hayes. Let me go ahead and restart this clip real quick. There we go. No cuts. Killian Hayes. This man really has to figure out his offensive game. And when I say figure out his offensive game, no, he just needs to really figure out knocking down shots. That's his biggest struggle right now. He can't get a bucket, bro. He has the ability to get buckets. His handles are nice enough to get to whatever spot he needs to, but he just can't get shots to fall down. And that's really weird, because he was a good shooter, not a good shooter back in overseas when he played, but he was a good enough shooter, and you saw the potential. His form was not ugly, and I can go on and on and on about that, man. But his career in Detroit is just really on jeopardy, because they got the #1 overall pick in Cade Cunningham, and absolutely nobody is going to be waiting on Killian Hayes to develop, bro. Like, bro, they call it the Motor City for a reason right now, and they don't go with this rebuild. Jeremy Grant, Beef Stew, Sadiq Bey, Cade Cunningham, what's his name, Luka Garza, they got Killian, like, bro, they're ready to go ahead and make noise right now, and I'm just kind of afraid that Killian Hayes may not be ready yet. He got a bunch of cool tattoos this offseason, but hopefully he goes ahead and, you know what I'm saying, starts dropping a cool bunch of shots. So after that, I guess we kind of have to talk about Obi Toppin. Now, I don't really expect his role on the New York Knicks to increase dramatically, because hey, they still have RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett is getting better. Julius Randle, I expect him to get better as well. His development and growth is not going anywhere. If he can't get better, then I expect him to maintain the level of play that he was able to display last season on a consistent basis. Mitchell Robinson is coming back, which means that his minutes are gonna, obviously Obi Toppin's minutes aren't gonna be as impactful in my mind off rip. Then they brought back Todd Gibson. They still have D Rose. They signed Kemba Walker, which is super nice, bro. So I don't really know what to expect out of Obi Toppin, and he's just not in the greatest situation for a young player to shine when he's not really needed or ultra valued. No one expects anything out of him, and that's why I can't really give him any real expectations in this video. Then there's guys like Deni Avdija. I mean, like, bro, you're on the Washington Wizards. I really don't want to get into that, but Denny, like, if you want to shine, bro, now's your time to shine. You have nothing to stop you, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie, Bradley Beal, you know what I'm saying? Cool, they gonna do their thing, and you can be the sidekick. I don't know. I just really don't know what to say about Deni Avdija, but he just really didn't have a good rookie season at all, and he just needs to get better point blank, period. Jalen Smith for the Phoenix Suns. I'm not going to spend too much time because a lot of y'all don't even know who that is, bro. There is at least, it feels like there was 300 Jalen Smiths in the history of NBA basketball. But really, I just say that because that's just like the most generic name ever. Anyways, he just needs to get better at basketball because the Phoenix Suns are in this desperate need of a backup five. And they just recently signed JaVale McGee. But JaVale McGee can't be the answer 2, 3, 4 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So that's that with him. Devin Vassell. I have no idea what is going to happen with Derek White. That's a really weird situation. But that man, Devin Vassell, is uber talented, and I just need him to get more playing time, and that's it, bro. He already got the talent, he already has the back, the defensive, and all that, bro. He has the whole 9 already. I just need him to get opportunity, simple as that. Now after Devin Vassell, we're covering Tyrese Halliburton, and I really can't say too much about him. I need him to start every single game next to De'Aaron Fox, and I need the Kings to stop being the freaking Sacramento Kings and actually do something exciting for once. Okay, point blank, period. Then you got, I'm skipping Kyra Lewis Jr. He really needs to, I shouldn't skip him. He really needs to step up and become something because the Pelicans actually need him to become something because right now they're banking on Devontae Graham and Kyra Lewis Jr. and Nickeil Alexander-Walker to pick up the slack now that Lonzo's gone. So Kyra Lewis Jr. really kind of needs to step up, and this is what he was drafted for, literally. They didn't draft a point guard for no reason, bro. So there's that. Cole Anthony, he just needs to continue to get buckets and be more consistent, more efficient next to Jalen Suggs especially. I just really, if I was a Magic fan, I would really want to see a backcourt of Jalen Suggs or at the 2 and Cole Anthony at the 1. I think they fit pretty, not perfectly, but they fit pretty well if you ask me. So after that, there's Josh Green. I just made a Dallas Mavericks video. I mentioned him in my Mavericks video. Go ahead and check that out if you want to. I'm not talking about it in this video. Sadiq Bey, I mentioned him already. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Now Tyrese Maxey may have just became the new starting point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers with the type of news that we heard today, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man Ben Simmons, supposedly this man saying he's not coming back. He's not coming to training camp. No, bro, stop lying. I'm pretty sure that man is not welcome to the city of Philadelphia ever again. Stop lying. We know it, bro. The fans not gonna let you get away with what you just did, bro. You're not hiding nothing from nobody. You're just not allowed, bro. Point blank, period. So that's that with him. Emmanuel quickly. They just signed Kemba Walker. They still have D Rose, but I'm sure a lot of fans are gonna be yelling and stuff like that. So unprofessional. But I'm pretty sure a lot of fans expect him to get better and more consistent and stuff like that, and more efficient as well, and hopefully take over the 6-man role that Derrick Rose is currently carrying on his back. Or if not that, who knows? Maybe he can play alongside Kemba Walker, and you could slide RJ Barrett to the 3 because he's big enough to play the 3. I don't know. The Knicks are in a great spot right now, so they have options. Then there's Jaden McDaniels, Malachi Flynn, and Desmond Bane. All 3 of those guys were awesome and just need to continue that type of awesomeness, bro. There's no need to dive into their games. All 3 of those dudes super underrated. Desmond Bane been known to be underrated since he was in college, but Jaden McDaniels and Malachi Flynn were known to be underrated because of the rookie performances that they displayed. So the last 2 rookies I'm going to be talking about were drafted in the 2nd round. And one of them is Xavier Tillman Sr. Whoa, Sr. Okay, shout out to him. So Xavier Tillman, he is a really nice center. And in my mind, if I was a Memphis Grizzlies fan, I'd really want him to develop into the starting center. Not anytime too soon, because Steven Adams is obviously still better and he's a quality big man. But Xavier Tillman fits much better on that roster alongside Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. compared to Steven Adams, because Steven Adams don't really provide any type of spacing. And Xavier Tillman, let me see his percentages real quick. Last season, he saw 64% from the line. And bro, why is my laptop tweaking right now? I'm literally not editing none of this out, bro. And I'm so serious. And he attempted 1 3 per game. So he's more than willing, obviously, to shoot threes in his rookie season. And I think he's a lot better shooter than his free throw percentage shows for. And then the last rookie that I wanted to go and talk about was drafted in the second round, and that's Kenyon Martin Jr. on the Houston Rockets. And the Houston Rockets got a super nice core that I'm going to be talking about really soon in the next few days. So he just needs to continue. He just needs to feed off of whatever KPJ, Jalen Green, and whatever swagger that Josh Christopher J. Guap provides, bro. But yeah, those are my expectations for the 2020 NBA draft class, then coming into the sophomore season. This was not a Mojo Monday, so no fancy editing. This is just me off the dome. I know you could tell. And yeah, this is just me, bro. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that. And until then, let me know your thoughts, feedback. Till then, bro, I'll get right with you. Appreciate you.